Hi everyone, my name is Will. Thank you for tuning in my channel today. Today is the Lionsgate portal, so it is 8/8/2023. So let's see what the collective energies are for today, August 8th, 8/8/2023. So I hope everyone is having a great day. I am working, and I'm sure a lot of you are too, but let's still try and absorb the energies for today. For the Lionsgate portal, we have a lot of solar activity today as well, so I'm sure there are lots of light codes being sent down. Let's try and absorb that as much as we can. Even if we are inside, if you can take 5 minutes of your day and go outside and just walk around, be in nature, that would be awesome, especially for today with all of the solar activity that we're having and it being the Lionsgate portal. So also whatever you're thinking about doing, whatever your goals are, keep them in mind for today. Really think about and keep your mind on your goals for the next year, especially the next 6 months, and really try and keep your mind on those manifestations. And it also doesn't hurt to write them down on a piece of paper. Put them where you can see them every single day. So after today, you can be looking at those manifestations, looking at what you want to manifest over the next 6 months to a year, and keep that in mind, because this is a very important portal day. A lot of manifesting and trying to figure out what you want to manifest. This is a great time to do that right now. So, as always, I do not accept any Archon, Reptilian, Demonic, or negative attachments. I only accept light and love in this space. I'd like to ask Archangel Michael's white light of protection over this collective energy reading today. I'd like to ask Spirit, what are the collective energies for today? 8/8. Lionsgate portal, August 8th, 2023. What are the collective energies we need to know about today? And one popped out. The Thinking Man in reverse. So right now, you may be... I'm feeling like you may be letting the winds of change affect you. You may not be spending a lot of time in your head, okay? I feel like you're just going with whatever is going on, wherever you're needed. That's where your attention is. You're not putting a lot of thought into what you're doing, and that can potentially be a problem for you if we're not conscious about what we're doing, where we're putting our energy, whether we're staying in a high vibration or a low, or are we staying in a low vibration, are we dipping, at certain times during the day, what's causing our vibration to dip, those things. If we're not conscious of that and we're just trying to keep up, we're just trying to stay on that hamster wheel, that's not necessarily a good thing. So if this was in the upright, I would say you may be thinking too much. You may be spending too much time thinking. But since this is in reverse, I am really feeling like you may not be putting enough thought into your day, enough thought into what you're doing, being aware of what is... of what your consciousness is absorbing, okay? All right, so we're gonna be doing a Celtic cross today. Let's get to the tarot cards. And I shuffled them like 6-7 times before the video even started. Shuffling them again. let's see what the collective energies are for today. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so maybe right now you may not be having the most fortune. You may not be having the most luck. You may be, maybe a lot of things are coming up and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening again. Or if one more thing happens, you know, if one more thing happens today, I'm gonna lose it. You know, you may be feeling like that right now. We all have days like that, but right now that may be what you're feeling like. It's being blocked by the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like slow and steady. Slow, steady, and consistent is going to be key here for your fortunes to turn around right now. Slowing down. Slowing down is going to create stability, okay? That's what I'm getting so far. All right, so in the subconscious, we have the Emperor, okay, in the upright. So I think you're trying very hard to control the situation, whatever situation you're in, just the day-to-day stuff, your life. I feel like you're trying to take control of it. I feel like you're trying to be the Emperor. You're trying to be like, okay, we're not going to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay, we don't need to do this anymore. Okay, I feel like you're trying to be very purposeful in what you're doing. Okay. But you may have to slow it down some. Okay. All right, and then in the root of the situation, the Magician card. So you are the creator. I feel like we talked about this on the last video. You are the creator. You are the magician. You get to create your own reality. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do right now. But the key is to slow down. Know what you want to do before you do it. Try not to get caught up in the hamster wheel of life. Because the magician does not get on the hamster wheel. Does not get on the hamster wheel. He does not. Okay? The Emperor does not get on the hamster wheel. Okay? And you need to make sure that you are... that you're not getting caught up in the day-to-day stuff. And even if something goes wrong, it doesn't mean that the whole day is shot. Even if 2 or 3 things go wrong, it doesn't mean that the whole week's shot. We can always change our fortune by changing our vibration. Okay? And you may be saying, well, I was in a high vibration when this happened. Okay, but did you stay in a high vibration, or did you allow that to affect you? Okay, then that's a lesson that the universe was giving you. Can something bad happen to you and you still be able to maintain your high vibration, or did you let it affect you? Did you let it affect you for the whole day, for the whole day and night, for the whole week? Did you let it affect you? That's, I think the lesson is here. All right, in the past, you have the High Priestess in reverse. So I feel like you weren't using your intuition enough. You weren't consulting your higher self. But I feel like you slowing down is going to allow your higher self to come through, for you to hear your higher self, and that's going to help you moving forward. All right, so we have the King of Wands in the future position. So in you slowing down, in you remembering you're the Emperor, okay, and you're the Magician, okay, this is going to help you moving forward. It's going to help give you the self-confidence, self-assurance. It's going to help you decide what you want to do, what actions you want to take, what you want to be in your life, what you want to be out of your life. It's going to help you. The key is slowing down. The key is slowing down. Because if you're moving too fast all the time, you're not going to be hearing you're not going to be hearing your higher self. You're not going to take the time to analyze the situation, because you're too busy running, you're too busy moving, you're too busy doing, and there's not enough thinking, listening to your higher self, creating going on. That happens when you slow down some. Not to a complete stop, but you slow down. And it's so funny because that phrase, slow down, came to me a couple times last week, just hearing it, and then today, right before this, I just heard my higher self say, slow down. So that's very interesting. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright as your perspective. So in you making these changes, okay, it's going to attract a more nurturing energy, because you're going to be more balanced, okay? So instead of, so like on a scale, instead of all of your attention being on one side and it's offset, okay, it's going to be balanced. So that allows energy to flow a lot better, okay? It's going to show that you are caring about all aspects of your life, not just about getting stuff done, not just about that hamster wheel, but your more analytical part of yourself, your more creative side of yourself, more action side of yourself, the more intuitive side of yourself. It's all like you'll be taking care of all aspects of yourself. All right, so in others' perspective, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I feel like others maybe noticing a change in you. You don't seem as uptight as you were. I feel like prior to the slowing down, you may have really been very anxious, okay? And it was starting to show, like others were starting to notice, because, you know, maybe you had dark circles under your eyes, maybe you were like really tired, maybe it was one of those days that, you know, someone could tell you something and you'd be like, what was that? And, you know, people were starting to notice. But the key to this is to slow down. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, and things to do. It's gonna be the King of Cups in reverse, okay? So it's about balancing. It's about balancing. Because right now you're not balanced. You're imbalanced. You're imbalanced right now. So it's writing what is imbalance. And right now the King of Cups represents balance in both our emotional and in analytical self, because the Cups is watery, it's very feminine energy. So the King of Cups is going to be the balance between the masculine and the feminine, so the more like mental versus the more intuitive sides of ourselves. So that it's going to take some balancing here, okay? And I was just talking about balance before, because when you're balanced, you're showing care to yourself, because you're taking care of all parts of yourself, all sides of yourself. All right, and then we have the Death card, okay, in the final position. So I feel like once you slow down, once you take your day one step at a time, okay, and you're more balanced in your energy, you're honoring all sides of yourself, okay, and you're caring for that, and you're showing that self-care, that nurturing energy towards all sides of yourself, okay. Life is a learning experience. This is a lesson. This is a learning experience. So this will be a death and rebirth moment for you, okay? So just because the Death card is in the final place does not mean that the whole spread is negative. Does not mean that death is coming your way. It means that a part of you is dying, so this way something can be reborn. Energy does not go away, it simply transforms. So all this energy that you were putting into being on that hamster wheel is transforming into you being more balanced, more caring for yourself, which when we care for ourselves, that reflects out, because aren't we more balanced? Aren't we in a better mood? So that means that we are going to affect others' energy in a positive way as opposed to a negative way. Because if we're low on energy because we aren't taking care of our own selves, of our own energy, of all parts of ourselves, then we're going to be in a low vibration. We're going to affect other people in a negative way when we're that way. We'll be short with people. We'll get easily agitated. We may snap at people. That's not balanced energy. That's not positive energy. That's not that's not increasing the vibration on this planet, okay? Care, love, empathy, that is positive. That will increase your vibration. That will increase others' vibration. But it all starts with you getting off that hamster wheel, okay? And being more balanced, more steady, honoring all parts of yourself, remembering that you are the one that determines your energy, your vibration, and then that's going to cause a ripple effect outward, and you're going to learn the lesson here, which is to be more balanced, how to effectively manage your energy level, okay? And I feel like you're doing that. There may be times where you have to remind yourself to do this, but you will. All right. And the card on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords in reverse. So making sure that you're taking your own counsel, okay? And that means checking in with yourself, okay? That means getting in touch with yourself, your higher self, okay? All right, so I don't feel like there's anything else to say there. We're going to pull one oracle card and then we're going to close this out because it's already like 22 minutes into it. Trying to keep these under 25 minutes, and so I'm trying to keep this under 24. All right. Can I get a Soul's Journey oracle card today? Okay, so 2 came out. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay? This hamster wheel energy, mindset, is not helping your soul's growth. All it's doing is helping the matrix keep going. And the matrix is in a low vibration. This current reality, we need to be increasing the vibration of it, not contributing to keeping it in a low vibrational state. All right, and you know, sometimes that means saying no. You know, nothing is going to change if everyone keeps doing the same thing and expecting there to be change. That's not how change happens. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past, okay? You can't undo what you've done, okay, in the past. That's okay. No one is expecting you to go back and try to change things that you had no idea why you were doing it in the first place. Now you know why you're doing it. You are in a higher vibration. You're in a higher state of consciousness. You're more aware, and now you can take that knowledge, move forward, share with others, increase their vibration, elevate their consciousness, so this way we can all move forward together, okay, on this planet at this time as a society, and move from the 3rd dimension into the 4th and 5th dimension. Because I don't know about you, but I am so tired of this 3rd dimension. So tired. It needs to be more about caring and less about self. Caring for others and less about self. So I think that's it. You guys have a wonderful day. Much light and love to all of you. I'll see you next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you guys have a wonderful day. Much light and love to all of you. Bye.